And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline.
From the top,
Diving headbutt!
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's from the top.
Diving forearm smash. He's starting to look battered. Smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
Yeah, Uso is firing on all cylinders. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Sent into the corner.
Got them right in the corner.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawls than War Games.
What a forearm!
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation. Boom! There's mounted with punches and not...
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Barry.
Thanks, Michael.
What a counter! And Tonga, but now here's Jey Uso. And that was a well-executed attack.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa? We're going to finish it off.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Superstar setting up. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but incoming! Getting him right into the... It is over. No doubt, Sami just ended this. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Good golly, what a need. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Uso. Now looking at Jay. Crucial moment for Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trade their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. Oh, it's coming!
Oh, what a DDT!
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
And looking at Jey Uso. European uppercut.
That's right in the kisser.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. Uso
splash.
Jacob Fatu got a problem here. And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something special here.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy, but I don't know if that would be the case.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Absolute decimation. That bloodline happens.
Jay looking a little less than main event after that one.
Tonga putting some punishing offense on display. Powerbomb position. From the top. Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
The competitor in Tonga coming through here.
Carefully measuring, waiting to strike. He's up.
Uso splash!
Will Jimmy seal this up?
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things.
And that can vanquish top rope. Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. And his core remains the focus here.
Every Uso. Uso splash. And that can vanquish Tom.
Is officially underway.
The battle lines have been drawn. Both sides have seemingly given their all. But the War Games now officially underway. They have to give even more.
Bloodline takes him down. Forget about it.
Elbow throw, saying not today.
That's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu.
And he stops it.
It seems like his head might be the target here.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
From behind. Back suplex. Sent to the corner.
Sami Zayn has his opponent.
This could be it. Shoulder shoots up before two.
You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it to the sky?
The WWE Universe is poised.
Trying again.
Snap there. What's he got planned for Reigns? And I see Tonga.
Top rope. Usos slashed by Jay.
And that could vanquish him before another exclamation.
And a disorienting blow to the head there.
That Tonga trying to secure the victory. He's able to beat a 2 count.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
And an elbow. Then we see Tonga. Did you hear the impact?
Absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
So now,
Jim Spear! Jimmy with a game ender.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
and clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective. Ooh, stiff punch. Rapid fire combo finds the mark.
Now that's a bell ringer.
Climbing the cage.
Honestly, not a great move.
Hooked up and backdrop suplex.
Both wrists captured.
Terrible position for Jimmy.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage?
And looking at Jacob Fatu. And right into the cover.
Might end this. Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Look at this, just unloading.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee. But I agree, this is concerning.
Laying out with a power slam. And looking at Jacob Fatu. And the pin could be over for Tonga. Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Back suplex, no!
Reigns,
No coming back from Reigns after that.
oh, going right into the pin.
2. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Nice scoop slam.
The Street Profits just got the heat turned onto them with that one.
Yeah, and Haku had him well measured.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
DDT! So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown, Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. And he is directed into the corner.
On the elbow on the back of the neck.
Doesn't get much better than that.
That's a tag.
Tag made, double team. Gonna send their opponent across the ring into the ropes, and double chop takes them down. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Placed against the turnbuckles. One step ahead there. Clothesline. Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders putting a beat from the top. Diving headbutt.
The Street Profits look more staggered than swaggered there. Just like that, sent out of the ring.
And Tama looking to hype himself up here. Oof.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. hopefully the Street Profits are quick learners.
From the top,
diving headbutt.
What a headbutt.
On the mark. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Dump taking flight. Down with force. The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards. Samoan drop, Byron.
Hawaiian drop.
Tama is overwhelming the opposition here.
Yeah, Dawkins needs to find a way to right the ship here. Oh, stomping away.
Oh, here we go. Headbutt to the gut.
Dodge is out of the way. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job.
This could do it. He's got an early fall in this one.
Caught with a clothesline.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Take off.
Elbow drop. Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
Haku just smothering his opponent with offense.
From the heavens. Big body splash from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
To the sky. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem. From the top.
Diving shoulder tackle. Great. Angelo's shoulders are down. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new...
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here.
Wow. How is this?
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business. Is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Effective arm drag.
This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
Solo's perseverance being tested. And a stomp to the gut.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
The official making clear this is, in fact, not that kind of match.
Oh, man.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. That's to bring them down a peg.
It's over. Solo with the victory.
The winner of this match, and...
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from The Rock on that attack.
The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down. Ooh, again. Ooh, well measured.
Jamal interrupts the attack.
Jamal might be waking up.
Jamal isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Jamal on the receiving end. And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they...
Taking flight.
And an elbow from the middle rope. Oh.
Effective arm drag.
Jamal is getting picked apart right now.
Jamal is being worked on heavily.
Up fast. Buster. Down hard. This is it.
And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
There goes one competitor, but there's still plenty of time and plenty of obstacles left in this one.
Samu looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match.
Clothesline. Good grief.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ula Fala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
A gauntlet.
We can feel the energy from the millions and millions all around the world. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
That's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Watching!
Huge impact. The Rock taking complete control.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Effective arm drag.
Taken down with an arm drag.
Bench.
Up fast. Buster. Down hard.
Shoulders down. And it's almost time in this gauntlet match.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left.
And here comes Jacob Fatu, bringing everything he's got to this gauntlet match.
Knee strike connects.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Here it comes. Yes, Rock bottom. Rock got it. I think it's over.
There's two. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
That usually finishes most men. The Rock has to be frustrated not getting the fall. was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Stop after stop after stop. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Oklahoma slam.
Uh-oh.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
And he counters. What a clothesline. Ouch.
The Rock wrenching the arm, kick to the gut, and a DDT.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass. What a barrage of stops.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
And gets sent right into the corner. A string of counters.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
That's a free fall.
Wicked clothesline. Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
Goodness, counters into
The Rock at a disadvantage.
DDT. Wow. There won't be any coming back for The Rock now.
And Rock getting the shoulder up.
And I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Rock. Buster. Down hard. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up. Uh-oh. About to hit. The Rock got all of it.
There's 2. Somehow he kicked out.
Had to dig deep to break that pin.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that?
The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys. So much damage has already been done.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Effective arm drag.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked?
And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness. Saved them from certain peril.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. And with the submission locked in, are we about to see a tap out?
He's trying to hold on, but his efforts are looking futile.
Taps out. It's all over for Jacob Fatu. No match for the gauntlet.
Here we go. This is how you do a gauntlet match. 1 down, more to go. Out comes Rikishi, ready for this gauntlet match.
Family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching. Well, we know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Things now not going well for Rikishi.
Yeah, Rikishi's on the wrong side of every exchange. Rock moves in the nick of time.
The reversal by Rikishi. Assaulting the knee with purpose. Hip drop.
I'm going to wait to see that.
He fights Rikishi back.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Got him in the corner now. Answered with a shot right to the face. certainly wasn't out.
Got out of the way that time. Oh, what a clothesline.
And the cheers of the crowd couldn't save Rikishi from harm there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opened people's eyes to The Rock.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. He's got the shoulders down. And the referee stops the count before 2.
He's not even close to being done yet. Oh, man. He avoids the contact.
Down hard. The great one's on.
The People's Champ! Are you ready for the most electrifying move in all of entertainment? People's Elbow! Can Rikishi come back from that?
2 count. Rikishi coming up short in this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
This thing's just getting going. 5. That's 5 more competitors are set to fight. Now entering the gauntlet is Yokozuna. Ready for action.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Certainly took its toll on The Rock. With the counter. Ooh. He answers right back.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Oh, axe handle.
Effective from here.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Big clothesline. Looks to climb the top rope. Look out.
Splash. Felt like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Crash landing.
Boom, right across the small of the back. Drop kick.
There it is. Picture perfect from The Rock.
No, my, that was close.
A behemoth like Yokozuna kicking out of that. That has to make you wonder what it'll take to keep him down.
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him. The WWE Universe, watch out! Oh, what a splash! And Yokozuna struggling perhaps to keep up with the speed of his opponent.
Yeah, as The Rock was taking the boots to asses mentality to heart there.
The Rock telling his opponent to get their candy, you know what, over here.
The great one with the float over.
Float over into the DDT.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock.
Showing exactly why he's the great one.
Up fast.
Slider buster. Into the cover. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well. The millions and millions are prepared to experience
People's elbow. Yokozuna's in serious danger.
2, and he's still in the game.
Tremendous power from Yokozuna on that kick out. The big man is clearly far from done.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual, but that wasn't enough.
With precision.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off. Wrenching the arm.
Right into a DDT. The Rock, he's thinking big. Flying. Splash.
massive.
Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Plenty of entrants left to go here, 4 in total.
Next in the gauntlet is Nia Jax. This should be interesting.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
Saw it coming and fired back hard. Just getting worked on here.
Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more. Oof, that can knock you out.
Sharp clothesline hits its mark.
Not sure how much more Rock can take.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Oh, man.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Working around the ring. He slammed.
Nia Jax starts over.
He throws a shoulder up before 2.
Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
Wrapping the leg here.
Oh, look at the twirl on the spine. Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation. An incredible sight to see. Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Hoisted high above her head. And down. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
What a headbutt. Vicious. Jax with the irresistible offense
offense. This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
Oh my gosh, stopped dead in their tracks.
And saw what was coming there.
And The Rock is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
Got them off their feet here. Down on the windpipe. And he breaks the count quickly.
So resilient.
Big boot.
Knew what was coming there.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
Down. Glam slam. Free fall. All over the face.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Bang. He finds a counter.
Rock finally finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback. Look out! That's handled from the middle rope. Oh, my goodness.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening. Here it comes.
The Rock got open. Cover.
2. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do.
What a barrage of stomps.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role. Look at this.
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
And The Rock reminding everyone.
Taking flight. Oh, coming down from way up top.
Cover. 2. She kicks out with force.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Ooh.
Lift it up. What's next? Nasty elbow shot. Trying to create separation. Rock. Buster.
Down hard.
That should do it right there. That's it. It's over. Nia Jax taken out of this gauntlet match.
Another elimination, but we've still got 3 entrants on deck. The next combatant is Rosie, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack. And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Rosie is waning a bit now. Rosie from the top.
Elbow drop came down like a lead balloon.
I wonder if he can smell what The Rock is cooking.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Now trampling the opposition.
And Rosie's able to be tamed at the moment. Uses the edge of the knee.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Rosie responds. Into the pin. Can he get him here?
And The Rock kicks out. He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Clearing up the announce table. This isn't going to end well.
Rosie left an opening counter.
Just mounted with punches.
And a stomp to the gut.
The Rock, can you smell it?
Showing exactly why he's the great one.
Swift clothesline out of nowhere.
A little cockiness here from Rosie.
We can see a count out here.
Big-time clothesline. Good grief.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
That has to take all the breath out of you.
And a stomp to the gut.
Rosie in a bit of danger.
Tough spot for Rosie. Effective arm drag. Boom!
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Caving in the abdomen.
He's headed up high.
Looks like The Rock is locked in on his opponent.
Cutting off the offense with a nasty chop block.
Might be going high risk here.
Up high.
Whoa, look out.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. wants to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Manages to reverse it.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And now placed in the corner.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things. Ooh, back it up.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Turns that in his favor.
Uh-oh. Not gonna happen. Big counter with the hip toss.
Clever move, using the rope to break the pin.
Look at this. Vicious backbreaker.
And it's clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope we... There it is!
Bottom rock.
Can Rosie survive this?
2. Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
They are out of here. But we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
Whoa, look out. Roman Reigns is coming and taking no prisoners.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
Cover.
Forces the shoulder up.
Premature to try to end things now. Well scouted by the Great One.
Clothesline! Off with their head. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
I don't care how much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
Effective arm drag. Taking foot on the middle rope. Drops the elbow.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Yeah, Reigns seemingly has no answer for anything Rock's throwing at him right now.
Oh, caught by the back elbow. The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Yeah, The Rock is already electrifying the WWE Universe in this one.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Punishing power slam.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here. On the top.
Fought back with a punch to the gut.
Up fast. Buster down hard.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
The people's elbow. Picture perfect from The Rock.
There's 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Reigns able to get his shoulder up. And I don't know how many more times he can do that tonight.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers. What could The Rock be looking for?
Blast off.
Body on body. Is it enough? The cover. 2. That's the end of Roman Reigns in this gauntlet match.
Coming in fresh, we've got the last competitor entering the gauntlet. Oh, this is
The next
interesting.
fall will
Umaga
win
getting in
the
on this
match.
gauntlet action.
Swings for the clothesline and step.
Attempted clothesline blocked into a Uranagi.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
Momentum is running away from Umaga.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
Effective arm drag.
And a stomp to the gut.
From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, piercing elbow. Absolutely squashed their opponent. Up high. Look out below. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Lift off. Through the air. And connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Clothesline. Covering their opponent for the win. He kicks out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
The Rock saw that one coming. Clothesline in the corner.
Corey, we're going to see it. The most electrifying move in all sports entertainment.
Elbow.
Umaga looks out of it.
2.
And The Rock picks up the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, The Rock!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.